Yo, welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop Advocate Show. I'm John Figs.
La music.
Rob. Yo, today's guest, my man Senor Slushie, which is today's sponsor. Get your Slushie on. Summer is upon us. It's creeping. Yo, these things right here.
You already know when them shits come out, you know what
Soothing.
time it is. You know what time it is.
We got the blueies, we got the red joints, and we got the mystery joint over there. The mystery meat. You know
That's
what I mean?
mango. That's mango. That's mango.
Oh, that ass mango. All right.
Whatever it is, that's just nothing but a good time.
Yo, fellas, what we got on the rotation today, man?
It's been a crazy week, man. We got good news, man. New York City's about to open up.
Yo, word.
Damn.
Are you happy about it or are you sad about it?
I'm happy. I'm ready to get it though. I want shit to get normalized.
Even though last summer, niggas improvised. Everybody improvised. Last summer.
Yeah.
But why not? Shit, it's about time, man. We tired of fucking of this shutdown shit. Don't get me wrong. Everybody, we made it happen. We had a great summer.
I feel like we were linking up on the low, right? Like
it was kind of reckless.
It felt like we were doing something illegal just to hang out.
Yeah.
It was
just to get
reckless.
together it felt like something like we were doing something wrong.
No, definitely. It felt good too, right? It was like that little.
It felt good to do wrong.
Yeah.
Reunited and it never felt so good.
Wow. Yeah, it was good. It was good, but I think it's good that everything's opening up. It's due time, man. Everybody's getting antsy in the house, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but this whole shit is kind of bullshit, right? It's a mind fuck.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Let's not get started with the conspiracy.
With the vaccines and shit.
Yeah.
Now they stopping Johnson & Johnson.
They're stopping everybody and everything. They're gonna stop us from fucking going on trips, going away if you ain't got it. So
I'll tell you one thing I'm happy about. That we could
smoking, legalizing, right?
Yeah,
New York,
word, they let it out.
everything's opening up, man. Legalizing marijuana.
Now I'm still gonna be paranoid, for sure because I feel like it's a joke.
It's in our instinct.
to
feel that way. It's weird. It's crazy. It's a crazy feeling, but shit, we'll adapt. It'll take up the same way we adapted to the times of this whole fucking pandemic. After a year, you're gonna see people walking down the street smoking a blunt like nothing, like just smoking a cigarette.
And now, I wanted to ask you a question because when everything came up, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about because some people's jobs, they got random drug tests and everything. Do you think they're still gonna continue that type of?
I think it still will, depending on the company, because like my company is very safety orientated and when you depending on the field that you're in, so depending on that, the companies won't even bother. Some will. It might they might not. Like if you're a truck driver, obviously if you're a truck driver, DOT considers that state. That's federal. That's nationwide. That's something that they're not gonna stop that. For that, it all depends on the company that you're working for.
That's a DWI, right? A DW high.
Well, they trying to figure that part out.
That's a good one.
Then you can't smoke and drive.
Well, that's the thing. They were saying that they're trying to figure out how they're gonna, the way they test for drunk driving, how they're gonna test for someone smoking and being high. They still haven't figured that out.
They're gonna come out with munchies. If you go for it,
Yo, Fix, is Uber gonna be delivering weed to your house?
I don't think. Maybe.
That should sound crazy.
They
said
I feel like the cops are gonna be right around the corner. The cops like looking.
You could deliver. They deliver liquor, right? It's gonna be weed now. Damn, that's crazy.
It's gonna be a whole new world, bro. Like thinking about this shit. That's just the whole point of the way everything is laid out now. Like the whole transition of ordering food and all that shit. Like that's a part of it. Like just adapt. Like nigga, you gonna be ordering weed, bro. You can order weed to your house.
When you order food, you be like, yo, and I remember ordering from the Chinese spot. Like, yo, can you bring me a Dutch? You be like, yo, to the China man, like, yo, bring me a Dutch or a 6-pack. You know what I mean? They'll bring it. They'll deliver that shit.
Lovera back in the day.
Lovera will do that shit.
Delivering liquor.
They had like a.
They
mark them up. You mark them up, but
I'm not trying to snitch on Lovera, but Lovera used to hold us down.
Lovera's no longer Lovera.
Yeah,
they changed the name.
Some other shit.
They had the bootleggers, man. I remember the bootleggers.
Now look, I want to ask both of y'all this question: is Uber gonna be delivering? Well, not to y'all cribs, but is Uber gonna be delivering prostitutes? To other people's cribs? Because something just happened in New York, right, where they're not gonna be locking people up anymore. Is that what it is?
They're not gonna prosecute it. So I guess the city needs so much money. They behind, right? They want to get money. They're not gonna lock you up, but they will give you a ticket for prostitution.
For getting head.
Wow.
Or being on the corner soliciting.
Damn.
Yeah, soliciting. I mean, those are the ones that they're gonna go after. Obviously.
But you know who's beating
the goods?
Your man's beating himself up right now.
You soliciting pussy like you soliciting like you solicitate flyers.
Mr. C's beating himself up because right now that prostitution is legal.
Oh, so it's not taboo anymore?
So he could have been free. Like, yo, he probably wouldn't have gotten the ticket.
He's just exposed. Picking flowers, right? In the meadow.
Prostitution, yo, if shit's gonna New York, it's gonna Flushing Meadows.
Nah.
No, not in Flushing Meadows.
Prostitution in Flushing Meadows. That's
wild. It's gonna be a new like new 70s, 80s.
Yeah, the 70s,
just
80s.
more vans.
But I don't know if that's good though. Is it good?
It's not good.
I don't think that's good.
Yo.
Hell no, it's not good, man.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, the thought of it for niggas that live the wild life and all that, yeah, is good. But for like people that you own property somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And all that kind of shit, and you got hookers down the block and shit, like a crew of fucking hookers hanging out, like it's just niggas fucking chilling. Nigga, that shit don't look right.
Yo, there was a spot by Queensbridge back in the day. Yeah, we used to drive by. If you would drive by like 1, 2 in the morning, you see all of them hookers. It was damn. It was by 59th Street Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It was by Queensbridge.
It's not a good look. That's all it is.
It was crazy. And I remember the cars were lined up, and that was like 90, I want to say 97, 96, 97. We were kids. We were in high school. We would drive over there. And we were trying to, you know what I mean? And just look. We were just trying to look. And some of them were looking scary as a motherfucker.
Nigga, I remember when we was in high school, we used to take them rides to Main Street, the 7 train. And we used to walk to the theater. Or we used to go to the arcades in College Point. And nigga, just that walk, nigga, they used to be fucking like toothless hookers and shit, nigga.
It was
like,
scary.
Coming up there, nigga, we 16, 17 years old, nigga.
Thinking about it, right? Like, yo, what's up? We splitting this?
Like,
but to talk about Juan Carlos, to go off of your story, Queensbridge, I remember in high school the first time going to Queensbridge. Yo, shout out to Queensbridge, man.
QB,
driving over there. I think you probably with me. Going to Queensbridge, but the first time I remember cars were running red lights. There was people in the middle of the street slap boxing, right? It looked like they were fighting, but they were just fucking around. But it was a big group, and I was just like, "Yo, what is this?" Because I was in Corona, Queens, and Corona, Queens is not,
it's a little bit more civilized.
It's a little more civilized, but yo, when I went over there, I'm like, "Yo."
Shout out to the Beatnuts. They have a song called "Uncivilized."
It was crazy, but that was a crazy moment. Since you brought it up, it was booked out.
Yeah, my first time going to Queensbridge was in high school. I remember I knew a shorty from school from AV. She was living there. And we went to her crib. We was just chilling, smoking, and it was different, man. It was different. Everybody was. I mean, Queensbridge is the biggest projects in the world. You know what I'm saying? In the world, man. Like that's how crazy it is. But my first time I had experience in East New York. My first time going to East New York. I'm from Queens. We from Queens. Go to East New York. Shout out to my man M. He used to live in East New York. He was like, yo, let's go. Let's take the train to my crib or whatever. And I'm like, all right. We in high school. We cut class. Yo, we get off East New York. Easy. I don't even know what train. The A, I don't even remember. As soon as we get down, yo, I see a dude snatching a fucking pocketbook. Across the street, a dude's chasing a girl with a fucking machete. Yo, a dude stealing rims over there. I'm like, yo, where the fuck am I? This shit is crazy. Like all within the 5 minutes, just stepping out the train.
That's how I felt like when I was in Queensbridge, yo.
Yeah, man.
Well,
But,
that's back in the day, and you could say
that's
right
what's gonna
now,
happen again.
You could say East New York hasn't changed because that's probably the only part of Brooklyn that's still the same.
Nah,
Yeah, no,
Brownsville,
that's true.
Brownsville. I think Brownsville hasn't.
Brownsville too. Nah, Brownsville, yeah, that shit's bad too.
Brownsville.
I mean,
Shout out
that's
to
just
Manny,
right.
King
That's just
Manny.
all right around, right around there. It's next door, right there.
But yo, speaking of weed, man, Meth and Red, they had that verses, man.
Nah,
Y'all
yeah,
got to
man.
beep that shit.
That's another one.
I caught
man.
some of it. Some
Yeah.
of it. I just love their camaraderie. I love the way that they feed off each other.
It's a big word.
Yeah, I love the way that they
Camaraderie, I like that.
they help each other shine. There's no ego. Like we were talking about it earlier when there was a song that Redman was doing and Meth was holding his cape. You know,
He was flapping it.
flapping it, and like that's
Yeah,
that's
Super-
ill. That's like your
Superman
boy.
Lover, I think was the name of the Redman joint.
That's
a
your
real-
boy
real,
helping you
right?
out, you know, helping you shine or whatever. Like that's sick,
Yeah.
man. I love those two, yo. Their music is so popping, man.
No, and as big as they both two dudes that got mad shit together and mad shit solo.
Separate, yeah.
And you know they just came together as like a mutual friendship. Like yo, let's do an album together. Like they probably you could say they're one of the originators of that.
Like
people
a duo?
doing albums together. Like just two solo artists coming together to do an album.
You're right.
If you think about it, like you don't see that. Like they didn't grow up together. They just met each other through the industry, like do work, bumping heads, and they just became cool. And then like, yo, let's do an album together.
Yeah, the
That-
chemistry, right?
You think about it, like
Yo.
a lot of people started doing that
You just
after the fact.
when you think about duos in hip hop, like, do you think about Meth and Red when you think of duos?
You don't,
Yeah.
but
Right?
they-
I don't.
But
But they
they
are. They are. I don't. I think about like Mobb Deep right
Yeah,
away.
you don't. I don't. Off the top of my head, I wouldn't think about them, but
Beat Nuts right away.
mostly because of the way how they stand alone. They're so big alone that you forget that they
got
did
their
mad
own
work
shit,
together.
And because they eat individually, they're part of another group.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you don't think. But when they come together, man, that how high shit and
So
Fly,
Red
Robin
was what
Fly.
Def Squad. That's what
he was Def Squad. Yeah, he was Def Squad and
And
Meth
Meth
was
was
Wu Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, definitely Def
Meth
Squad.
was
The what?
his squad, yeah. Redman
Redman
was
is his squad. Okay.
Nah, it's Def Squad. Yeah, Def Squad.
Fact check you.
Yeah, it's Def Squad.
Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna fact check that.
Well, his squad was before Def Squad. His squad was with K Solo. Yes, and Redman. You're right. Damn, you're right.
K Solo, the
Damn.
same dude DMX was this?
Yeah, DMA said
Right,
K
you
Solo
mentioned that.
sucked my dick. Well, they nah, they not. But people think they cousins. They even look alike. It was crazy. Yeah. But K Solo, that's Redman's. You know what I mean? Like right hand and shit.
But those two dudes are legendary.
Now that versus was dope. It was a lot of energy, and it wasn't a versus. It was more of a performance. I thought it was a concert.
yeah.
It seemed to me like a concert.
That's what makes it ill. I mean, really though, all those verses ain't really are not a verses. I mean,
Nah. That Jeezy and the other dude
and Gucci Mane.
and Gucci was.
She got
that
serious.
was
I got serious.
my man was talking about smoking packs. At his
But
mans.
that was ill though. I mean, the layout that they had was like I didn't like. I said I didn't realize that they were on a stage. They weren't actually in the club. Like
in the Atlanta club.
they had a crowd like on each side. Like like that's
But
dope.
a lot of people went. They wanted to see some blood. They thought like a shootout was gonna happen or it was gonna get.
I mean, that was the hype about
I
it.
thought- I
that's
thought
what
that's
that's what hype people into it. 'Cause like I said, Young Jeezy. I don't think Young Jeezy and Gucci Mane on the same. I mean, yeah, they on the same. They're from the same town, but same city. But I think Young Jeezy more matches with somebody else, not Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane is more on another fucking category.
You're saying Gucci Man is whack.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to lay it down simple
what
and
he's saying.
plain,
I thought it was a no judge free zone.
I mean, we don't judge, but shit, sometimes you gotta let it be known. You know?
Yeah.
But he's well, they started right. Who Jeezy discovered Maine? That's how it happened.
Nah.
Or they started together.
They didn't start together. None of that shit. Nah.
Because they had songs together
Back
back in the day before the whole beef.
I mean, they had one song.
Oh, it was just one. Oh, damn, that was
I
quick.
don't know.
That was a one hitter quitter.
I wasn't that big of a fan.
Damn, but Nick
the
was. Yo,
movie.
shout out to Nick. He would
Word.
pump that shit. And Man, and he would pump that shit going upstate and all that shit. And sometimes I'll contemplate it. Yo, should I jump out the window?
You want to break that nigga's radio, punch that nigga's radio.
Big shout out to that, man.
Talking about great music, man. Are you guys fans of J. Cole? Because I think he's gonna come out with something soon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right.
I will lie. I'm anticipating to hear that. I like J. Cole. I like his work. I like the shit that he's put out. Like his body of work. He's got a lot of dope shit.
He's like a student of hip hop.
Nah, he definitely.
He's like one of the next ones to take that icon role eventually. You know, he still needs a few more albums to go, but he's getting molded. Jay-Z, you know, he was under Jay-Z. Jay-Z was molding him. He's cool with Nas, you know, so his lyrics are on point. His songs are great. I'm with it. I'm rolling with you, Jay.
There's a couple people coming out with shit. You got him, Kendrick, supposedly coming out with something.
Oh man, I can't wait. I'm a big Kendrick fan.
Yeah, this is like Kendrick.
And the way people like you could put Nas and Jay-Z, and this day and age is Kendrick and J. Cole. You can put that. And I'm not saying on that stature.
Wow, bro.
But I'm talking about.
I feel what you're saying though.
You know what I'm saying? Like this day and age.
That makes sense.
Them two is too like lyrical. Like their music is constant. Yeah. They're very consistent with this shit.
I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, that's real. You can put Kendrick and J. Cole right side by side.
You can make a shirt like that and I'll wear it. Yeah. Straight up, yo.
Well, they were supposed to come out with an album together, like a Red and Meth.
Where?
Yeah.
Wow, that would be
That's
insane.
been rumors for years, but that shit never came out.
Nah, they got their own thing going on.
They have individual albums coming out, right?
I can't wait for that shit. Yo, but
Kendrick.
I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised, but somebody else I think would have wanted you to mention Drake in there.
Drake, see now. I'm a big
and I'm just being
I'm
devil's
a big
advocate.
Drake fan. Drake. You see, I mean, y'all might disagree with me. Kendrick and Lamar right here. Drake is right here.
Kendrick and Lamar? Nigga, that's the same person.
Kendrick and J. Cole right here. Drake is right here. As far as real consistency.
Show me again. Where they at?
Kendrick and J. Cole right here. Right? Side by side. Top dogs. But Drake is right here.
Wow. You drew a pyramid scheme right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, for real. I'm not giving you my money.
Drake to me, Drake is L. Consistently L. He always put out dope shit.
Yo, pass me one of those mangoes.
And why not, yo? Yo, let me get a cherry on top. You already had the cherry on top. You can have the other mango.
Nah, the cherry was slamming too. It had like fruit in it too.
And it's healthy.
I would say,
wow.
Yo, just so y'all know, when y'all cop it, this is how you drink it. You shake it. I mean, you know, it's been sent for a little minute, but them shit's coming
like that. Why y'all think you gonna squirt on somebody?
Tell you right. Yo,
hold up. We're getting out of hand.
Nah. Just so they know, these shits come frosty and bossy for a nice hot summer day. Senor Slushie coming at you. Give him a call.
You hit it with the rapture.
Yo, but check it. I mean, y'all don't feel that way about Drake. You don't think Drake.
He's a good performer, I guess.
But yeah, artist. I'm talking about artist wise. You don't think artist wise and even lyrical wise?
But I mean, he don't write his shit, right?
Nah, come on, man. You really going with that? You really running with that shit?
The dude that wrote it said it. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell am I supposed to say? Like, yo, the dude that wrote it said it. Like, yo, I wrote this shit.
A nigga wrote one or two. Maybe a nigga partook in one or two songs.
Nah, he had a reference.
Take credit for his whole fucking. He's gonna take credit for his whole catalog.
He had references though, like song references.
Niggas do that all the time, bro.
Yeah, I'm in the middle, cause I see what Figs is saying and I see what Rupp is saying, and
passion fruit. Ooh, that shit hit you in your dick.
Oh, that's
passion fruit right there.
Yeah.
That ain't even mango. That's passion fruit. Eso es jugo de chinola, man.
There you go.
I love that. I remember going to.
Esta vaina tiene una vaina ahí. This shit hit like a motherfucker. Compared to that one, I mean, maybe it's just the jump from liquors to liquors.
but let's get back to what we were saying.
Oh man.
I mean, I see what both of y'all saying, and I feel like I fall right in the middle because, like E was saying, in the industry now, everybody has people, helping out with their songs, right? Writing the hook, writing maybe a few bars. If you're in the studio right now, if somebody was recording and you didn't like your last verse, and maybe somebody was like, "Yo, but you should say this," they could get a writing credit off of that and be like, "Yeah, I helped them write it." So there's a thin line between that. You know?
At the end of the day, you gotta deliver it. You gotta deliver the song.
So basically, what you're saying is, it's like baseball on steroids. Steroids will get you big, but it don't make you hit the ball. That's what you're saying. They could write you the song, but you had to deliver it.
Yes.
Man, that's a good. Yeah.
I don't know,
That's what
man.
you're saying.
Yes, but no. Because you got me fucking twisted right there. But
That's
listen.
what you're saying.
Personally, I put Drake, and we skipping top 5, but I put Drake on my top 10 artists that I like to listen to of all time.
Drake got some music. I like when he raps. That first mixtape he dropped was dope.
Well, look at he got 2 joints on the new Khaled album that just dropped.
Khaled album, please get the
Which
fuck out of
ones?
here with that bullshit.
I mean, we the best.
that bullshit.
He got Pop Star, which I mean, the both songs they came out a
that's
couple
what they're
months.
like.
They came out last year, but they're 2 dope songs that
I'm
they're
mad.
pretty big to me. I heard the Khaled album, and overall, those 2 songs are like my favorite ones on the album that already I heard compared to the other shit that are on there.
Yo, all the beats sound like he just remaking these beats.
Some of he did take a lot of the older shit and just like
Then it
intro
in
them.
the air. When I heard that shit, that Beanie Siegel shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, nah, this nigga touched that.
Yeah, but
You can say it in the air.
I didn't. Those are the ones I skip. Not
You skipped that
I didn't skip them, but I listened to them. I didn't like them.
Like,
I like.
why?
I do like number 2 on it.
There's
Little
there's some
Baby and Little
joints.
Dirk is the second track on there. That shit bounce. That
yeah.
shit's hard. That shit knocks. And
What you think about the Jay-Z and Nas one, man?
yo, that surprisingly, and I don't know if it's some kind of fucking promotional stunt, but
You ain't like,
nigga, that shit was. I was listening to the album. That shit didn't even pop up.
it's not on the album.
I heard it briefly. I heard it.
Nah, it was on the album. They even had a
Yeah.
video for it. They made a video.
But I'm
saw the video
telling you,
too.
I was listening to the album today, and it didn't even. It was 14 tracks, I think, 14 or 15, and I was waiting for that song to come on. It didn't even come on.
Bro, you copped the bootleg. That's why.
Nigga, I was
Bootleg
streaming
don't
the
got
shit
that
on
shit.
YouTube Music. I was streaming on YouTube Music.
You got it from Flushing.
Bootleg from
Main
Flushing.
Street.
$5.
But go back to your question about the song. I heard the
Yeah,
song.
what do you think about
you
it?
were playing it for us, and I mean, it lyrically is gonna. It is where you think it's gonna be, but as far as the song that you're gonna bump and play, it's not a song you're gonna bump.
Yeah,
and
You
nah.
gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to his knowledge. You know what I mean?
That's
Nas,
what it is.
Nas
It's
like,
game.
yo, I'm a
cryptocurrency.
Yeah, cryptocurrency, Coinbase. Like he made, you know what I mean? Like he's talking some shit.
He mentioned, he mentioned that.
He's talking about his businesses. I mean, he's on some other shit.
All right,
on another level.
It's a good song, but it's not a replayable song. I'm not gonna play it again after I heard it once. Like when I'm in the car bumping with you, chilling with y'all, I'm not gonna be like, this is the first one.
But
I'ma
you
play
know
it
they're
for
gonna
y'all.
be hyping that shit all over the radio.
Yeah, because Nas and Hove, come on,
for a
forget
week,
about it.
for a week after a week, that shit gonna be gone.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
not replayable.
It's not a replayable. It's not a quotable. It has no quotes in it. Like, yo, shit, he said this. It's like,
The beat is kind of like commercial, and I guess maybe it's us, but we always want some street shit. So, you know,
nah, we want some shit to give you goosebumps, man.
Yeah,
Where the
man.
goosebumps at, motherfuckers? We want that R.L. Stein shit, nigga. The
You
goosebumps.
barely get that anymore when you're hearing music, bro. Like you barely get that feeling anymore.
Damn.
Like you'll hear a beat, but the vocals lyric part won't match it. You can hear the vocal lyric part, but it won't go, the beat won't fucking give you that feeling. You don't hear it combined anymore. You don't hear it. You don't get that feeling as often as you would. Cause I look for that, but bro, I search for that shit. I'm always playing like I just play random new shit, and not even people that I know. I play random new shit just to see if I get that and hear something like that. And I do find shit that's ill sometimes. Like from people, artists
Like
that I never heard.
You want
of.
that like old feeling back, right? Like
Yeah,
the
like
old shit.
cause I'm trying to discover, nigga. I'm trying to find that next DMX.
Want
That
that
next
old feeling
feeling, that
back?
next 50 Cent. I'm trying to find that next feeling. Nigga.
Remember 50 Cent, those mixtapes? Damn. That
Wow.
shit made
Changed
made
the
you.
game.
I'm lying though. Drake be giving me that feeling.
Wow.
Bueno, man.
Yo.
I love you, cuz, but that's just sounding
with
kind of
me?
mo right there. Hold up.
Come with me.
You think? So you be listening to his love songs? You think he be singing to you and shit?
Other love songs, nigga.
Oh.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yo, he's talking to me.
I'm talking about the bangers. That EP he put out though recently had.
I ain't catch it. Which one?
The Drake shit. I don't know the name of it, but he had three tracks. He had the shit with Lil Baby. That shit is dope. That hook is L. He was like, I'm in love with two girls at the same time. That nigga says he said the hook is L. And then the shit with Lemon Peppers with Rick Ross. And he had the
Yo, Rick Ross put me on to lemon pepper wings. I can't front. It's just a slamming.
You know why? He owns
Reels, you ever had that?
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
That nigga owns Wingstop. He owns a few of them.
Yeah. No, he that's.
I could tell.
I
could tell.
He has a big ownership on that franchise.
But you were talking about you were trying to get that old feeling back, old music.
I want
shit
that
that
old thing back.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
Music we used to listen to. There's a lot of it out there now. But you were saying, I think you mentioned something about somebody from Wu-Tang was talking about that new rappers need to know their history. Remember you were mentioning that?
I saw some shit. Ghostface mentioned something like
Yeah.
that. And he was talking about that new rappers that are coming up, like new, and it's not saying new rappers, it's saying just people in general that are coming, that are into hip hop and into the genre. They should be looking up and knowing the history of hip hop.
Knowledgeable about it.
Yeah, know where it started, where it came from, how it grew.
That's important, bro.
How it grew into what it is today. Like anybody should know that shit. I mean, the same way we did coming up. Like we always went back.
Yeah.
I always went back and looked back into shit that I never heard of just because I wanted to know.
And we still do it today.
And I need to say this. I got a quick story about my man Figs right here.
Oh man.
Yo, my man Figs was in Brooklyn, in Bushwick, with a loudspeaker. What do you call it? Is it a loudspeaker? With a bullhorn. And he was stopping random people in the street. And he was like, hey, yo, spit a Biggie verse right now. If you from Brooklyn, if you really from Brooklyn, spit a Biggie verse right now. And like random people were passing by, and he was just going wild. And some people would stop. Some people just going thinking he's crazy because he looked a little crazy. But it was really funny, and it kind of, it got into my brain. I'm like, yo, man, for real, yo, if you from Brooklyn, you should know a few, old school rap lyrics.
And that was around the time where gentrification was happening at a rapid pace. It was going rapid. Like, yo, people was just moving in. Blink of an eye, a whole block is already gentrified. So I'm like, yo, all these people, I know these people. Shorty over here look like she from Nebraska. My man over from here, he from Ohio. I'm like, yo, you know a Biggie verse? A Jay-Z verse? Anything. You got to recite if you're going to live here, you got to recite a Biggie verse.
You want to be in?
At least a Biggie verse.
This is your end.
And I was, and again, we had a little too much to drink. I was a little aggressive on my DMX shit.
It was funny though. It was real funny. And it was cool. I felt like a segment from like Chappelle's show. Like that gave me the vibes.
But that's what hit me. Like, yo, because I'm like, yo, I'm watching all these people. I'm like, yo, you in Bed-Stuy and you jogging, like 5 a.m, like nothing's happened in front of, around the project, on Marcy Projects and shit. Like, yo, what is this? This is crazy. You not from out here?
Where this nigga live at is hood, nigga. Yeah, it's mad. Like, you go 2 blocks up, nigga, that shit is hood, bro.
Yo, I might have to put that clip in if I find it.
Yeah, it's on IG. We get it.
I might have to put that clip in. It was a fun time.
Yo, recite a Biggie verse. At least you're in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? At least do Hypnotize. You know what I mean? Some shit.
You can show and prove, yo. Show and prove. Niggas want to show and prove. Here you go. Yo, so I think album of the week. is I mean, I ran into a few things that I really liked this week, but I ran into one that, you know, randomly you don't be hearing people talk about, and it's the Jay-Z Magna Carta Holy Grail. That album I ran into that shit this week, bro, and that shit has some joints, bro.
It's a forgotten gem right there.
That shit got mad shit on there, man.
Like I'm not a big Jay-Z fan. Like, you gotta definitely remind me about that shit.
Why you not a big Jay-Z fan?
Because I'm a Nas side. I'm on Nas.
Nas over here, Jay-Z over there.
You gotta go left and right, regardless.
Yeah. I respect the music, but I don't go deep into it.
What really got me, and it reminded me, one track that really got me was "Fuck with Rick Ross." That. Fuck with me, you know. I got it.
Oh no, that was
when I heard that shit, I was like, yo, this shit is on this album. I was like, yo,
that's a banger.
That's when I started hearing that. I was like, yo, that's why I went and I clicked to check on the album, and yo, that shit got mad joints, bro.
Nah, that shit's hard.
That shit got some shit with Frank Oceans, Cole Oceans.
Wow, Frank Ocean. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
That song is L. That song is hard.
Ahead of his time, he came out gay and shit.
Man, yo, word.
Did he drop an album?
Fight the power.
Did he ever drop an album?
Word. He was ahead of his time, though.
He might have.
He did drop an album.
If he dropped an album. But yo, that's the album of the week, man.
Magna Carta.
Check that out, Jay-Z, Magna Carta. Everybody think about the usuals of Jay-Z, but check that one out. That shit is really hard, man. That shit got a lot of joints, man. That's the one right there.
Yeah, the Black Album was it for me.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Figs.
How y'all feeling?
Figs. I feel like Figs be putting people through the ringer, yo. They come on the show and he just be like, yo, you gotta show and prove.
It's time to show and prove. I think we should show and prove. Yeah, I don't think they ready though. I don't think they ready for that. Cause everything, you know what I mean, in this industry is a merry-go-round. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know what I mean? Everything. The same shit. If they ready for this, you think we should give it to them? We're gonna give it to you.
Hip hop
Raw.
Yeah. Here we go. Hip hop advocates. Yeah.
What y'all been
Hip hop
missing?
advocates.
Here it comes.
Yeah. Hip hop advocates. Hip hop advocates. Still got the hunger like I'm living in the third world. Say your last words as I'm lifting up the burner. The lyrics that I serve something different, what they prefer. Hard heads never learn, they still leading Gerber. Yo. Take the money out the safe slow. Up the guns, murder, whip, and chill while we lay low. I'm lifting up the mic, giving motherfuckers halos. I'm putting down the work, watch that burn like fuego. They say numbers don't lie, but I bet to differ. And if your chick's looking fly, then I'm getting with it. Game is sharper than head, scissors, hands, fingertips. I'm going for the win, final shot, nigga, this is it. There's others popping and they asking how you do that. Niggas on the block, stay feeling for that boom bap. And all you other MCs, get a new plan. Cause when my team let off, you better move back. Move back, motherfucker. The advocates, motherfucker. Ring around the rosy, the advocates my Cody, whipping tight like it's Toby. It's a rap like your boy eating roti. Listen closely, nothing here is closer below me. You poke me, then I slowly show you the whole beast. Eat them seeds, take white scramble, toast them like whole wheat. Got that winner mentality, rest in peace Kobe. Kicking sons out my house, you rappers Jody. Gotta update award shows, new category. All this dick minding so much, they need a trophy. Say what I please, I got more filters than Chloe. Roll a OZ with cousin Dre, then I OD. Won't stop till I'm looking down from the nosebleeds. Pound for pound, one of the best. Sugar Shay Mosley. Cold mother, nothing about her Miss Cozy. Break fools like high school spoons for being nosy.
Yeah.
Get it? Yo, bring around the rosy, pockets full of dosey. I'ma grind it out till you really get to know me. It only took one time to show me, to go see what I'm looking for. Watching funny niggas closely. I'm staying firm
waiting for the approach. Gotta flow like water, that'll sink down your boat. You already know, y'all better stand clear. The advocate's been on it for the last 15 years. We've been here, we ain't stopping. Got you watching and popping, cause we stay dropping lyrical content. It's popping, we need that option. You need to keep the success, I'm the fucking locksmith. Hot shit, it's constant, I'ma empty the tank. Filling up the bank with francs, giving thanks to those who get real love. It's your nigga Rough, who get me some ice cream man with no icy truck. Fuck is up, I say we're here to get it. Call the medic. I'm here to rep it. Hip hop advocates, baby.